What's up everyone, Nick here from Vseebox Top and welcome back to another Vseebox review. So these days, everyone is watching how they are spending as the price of goods and services seem to be on the rise every day due to inflation. What if there was a way to cut the cord on one of your monthly bills and put some money back into your pocket? Well, today's Vseebox can do just that. This is the Vseebox V2 Pro Live TV Box, and with this box you get thousands of unlimited streams of live TV channels and video on-demand movies for a one-off payment with no monthly subscriptions. So in this review, we take a look at why this box costs so much, the benefits of such a device, and the hardware used to deliver the service. So stay tuned, you have that right after this. Welcome back. So in the box you have your standard contents, and these include the box itself. You get a Bluetooth voice remote with a voice search button and dedicated buttons for YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Prime Video. You get one HDMI cable, a 5V 2A DC power adapter, one external antenna, and a user manual. Its design consists of a plastic housing with a diamond cut pattern with the Vseebox branding at the top. For I/O ports, it comes with one HDMI port, one Ethernet LAN port, one optical audio, one AV port, one external antenna connector pin, and its DC power input jack to its rear. It has two USB 2.0 ports and one microSD card reader to its side. At the front, it has an LED display, and to its base has four anti-skid rubber pads, cutouts for wall mounting, and some ventilation holes. Its first boot-up process includes the pairing of the Bluetooth remote, a startup wizard, and then you're taken to the launcher. So this launcher is called the Grape Launcher, and it's running on Android 10 tvOS version. It contains horizontal scrolling panels for apps installed, recommended apps, and its settings area. It features a weather and a time widget and a one-click button for freeing up its memory. And this is Android tvOS, so it does not have a navigation bar or status bar. Features of this firmware include 4K 2160p display up to 60Hz. You have an HDR on-off switch, or you can set it to auto. You get screen rotation to portrait mode, reverse portrait, and reverse landscape. It has up to 10-bit color depth. It has HDMI CC options, mouse pointer options. It has the option to enable or disable surround sound audio and to enable audio pass-through. 54 various languages to choose from. Screen saver option and Google Assistant feature. So if you are familiar with Android boxes and you view the price on their website, I'm almost certain your neck would either jerk forward or backwards in shock at the cost of this box in comparison to cheap Android boxes. It's currently being sold at a price point of $329, and you can get it for $279 with a $50 coupon which I placed in the description below. So yes, the box is way above what you would pay for a standard cheap Android box, but with that said, this is no ordinary Android box. Approximately 75% of the cost is for the service and the other 25% is for hardware. What service? Well, I'll get to that in just a moment, but first, let's take a look at its system and hardware information. So it says here that the manufacturer is Vseebox and it's an Allwinner chipset running on 4GB of DDR3 RAM and 32GB of internal storage, and its Bluetooth version is 5.0. Its CPU is the Allwinner H316 or the H616, and it's a quad-core Cortex A53 processor clocked at 1.5 GHz, configured to run only 32-bit apps and games. Its display and graphics are powered by the Mali G31 GPU with a refresh rate of 60Hz with Open GLES version 3.2 support. It has a dual-band 2.4 plus 5 GHz Wi-Fi adapter. Its operating system is Android 10 and it's not rooted. Under devices, it shows that it does not have Vulkan support. They have also disabled the temperature sensor. And under codecs in this list, it has all the decoders for the playback of 4K HDR videos, and that's all there is. There are no AV1, Dolby Vision or surround sound audio decoders whatsoever, and that's its system and hardware information. So the box doesn't stop there. Its Android 10 operating system is fully Google certified and can play premium movie services in HD. It comes with Google Widevine Level 1 with HDCP 2.2 protection, and it's not rooted. With this level, all services are protected from piracy. So with this, you can play popular services such as Netflix and Prime Video in HD 1080p only. However, it does not have an official Netflix ESN certification. So in order to get Netflix in HD 1080p, you will have to install a modified version. This modified version is not some special hack version, and you cannot get free Netflix with it. You still have to pay for your subscription. It utilizes the Google certification and HDCP protection and creates a workaround to get at least HD 1080p. To get a copy of this version, you will have to email me directly at tvboxstop@gmail.com. Netflix is the only service that requires a separate certification, and all other services such as Prime Video, Disney+, HBO Max, Peacock will show in HD 1080p only using its current DRM level.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
For watching YouTube videos, by default it comes with the Android TV version. However, there's a major issue with playing 4K videos and also accessing the box's HDR feature. I installed the Smart YouTube TV version, and both the Android TV version and the Smart YouTube TV version cannot play videos in 4K resolution. More than that, it's not triggering the box's HDR feature. So YouTube is limited to 1080p with no HDR. Another area of concern is with its mobile screen mirroring feature. It comes with a Miracast receiver app, Google Assistant, and you can also install the Airscreen app. I attempted to mirror my Android cell phone and tablet, and none of the three options worked, so mobile screen mirroring or casting is not available on this box. For playing 4K videos, you are limited to only 4K HDR, as there are no AV1 or Dolby Vision decoders. So the videos played fairly okay, and the HDR feature was automatically activated on my TV. However, there were two videos that had some playback difficulty. So I've already identified that the box does not have any surround sound audio decoders, and here in this demonstration, each format I attempted to play resulted in the receiver displaying PCM. It even failed at software decoding via the MX player.
This is Dolby Atmos, the world's first object-based cinematic audio.
So there isn't much you can do for playing Android games on 1.5 GHz CPU speed with no GPU Vulkan support. Also, they have disabled the temperature sensor, so there is no way of monitoring its heat levels during gaming. So here I'm playing a high graphics Android game, and in order for it to run smoothly, I had to set the graphics on medium to low levels.
I will take you down! Easy prey!
Before I conclude, let's take a quick look at some benchmarks and where it ranks on my chart. In the benchmarking is RAM and internal storage. Its 4GB of DDR3 RAM has a copy speed of 2675 MB per second. Its internal storage has a read speed of 144 MB per second and a write speed of 107 MB per second. In testing its Wi-Fi and Ethernet LAN speeds, I got some surprising results. Firstly, as usual, its 5 GHz band and its LAN port achieved the maximum speed of my network of 154 megabits per second. What was surprising and unusual is its 2.4 GHz band reached as high as 132 megabits per second, which would usually cap out at around 60, so the network adapter used in this box is very good. And in the comprehensive Antutu benchmark, well, given its low CPU clock speed and lack of GPU Vulkan support, it achieved a low score of 59,954. So based on its Antutu benchmark score, it ranks at position 97 on my chart, receiving a 3 out of 5 star rating based on its pros and cons. To view the rest of the scores and features in comparison to other boxes, I placed a link in the description below this video. I also provide the best prices and coupons using this link right here, and you also have a link to its corresponding video, so see the link in the description below. In summary, Vseebox focused heavily on improving their live TV and video on demand service, but at the same time they used the same box from the V1 Pro model. The firmware is fully Google certified, but it lacks a Netflix ESN certification and critical decoders needed for the playback of videos with AV1 and Dolby Vision formats, and videos with Dolby and DTS surround sound audio. So with that said, I've come to the end of this review. As mentioned, this box is pricey and most of the cost is for the live TV and video on demand service. However, you can get $50 off with the coupon I placed in the description below this video. So as usual, give this video the thumbs up to show your support. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notifications bell to be notified when I release new videos or decide to do a giveaway. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.